What's going on, everyone? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I thought I'd bring you guys a pretty interesting statistic done by Bungie themselves. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, one of the select few people at the studio who has access to the billions of rows of data. That data links to the historical legacy you have imprinted onto Destiny, said Bungie in this article. This week, Dr. Bunsen had shared with us the popularity of primary, special, and heavy weapons that Guardians level 20 and above equipped most over the last 14 days. And here is also a note from the man himself, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, to help put the full selection of Destiny's arsenal into perspective. Weapon use in Destiny is pretty diverse and follows a very fat, long-tail distribution. The guns on these lists are indeed awesome, but a lot of players are finding that other, more obscured weapons better fit their tactical needs or their personal playstyles. Besides, punching all of the aliens in the face is obviously the correct way to play Destiny anyway, said Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
That's me.
Alright now guys, I will be sharing with you the top 10 primary, top 10 special, and the top 10 heavy. It's awesome that Bungie decided to do this kind of statistic, especially for the new players coming aboard. They get to see what kind of weapons are actually useful and what kind of weapons are actually not useful from other players. Want to see if your weapon selection lines up with the pack, or if you're just a unique snowflake? Stick around and find out. Alright, now I present with you guys the top 10 weapons in the last 14 days of level 20 plus Guardians. Starting off with the primary weaponry, Vision of Confluence at number 1, which I'm not gonna lie, I myself use this quite a bit. It's actually one of my most used primary weapons. Up next is the Suros Regime, the Stranger's Rifle, Atheon's Epilogue, Fatebringer, Galahad E, Shinjin E, Vex Mythoclast, Thorn, and Up for Anything. Alright, now for the special weaponry. Starting off with number 1, the Murmur, which is easily obtained, so I can easily see this being in the special weaponry top 10. Up next is the Icebreaker, then comes the Black Hammer, then Praedyth's Revenge, Patience and Time, Huracan LR5, LDR 5001, Anima E7, Damerung FR5, Helios FR5. For some reason, I'm seeing a lot of blues in there. What in the world is going on? Unless those weapons are specifically good for Crucible, because you know blue weapons can be just as good as exotics in the Crucible. Lastly but not least, I have you guys the heavy weaponry. Starting at Despot SA5, sorry if I'm butchering some of these words, Sultan SA5, Hunger of Crota, Hannibal E, Dragon's Breath, Galahorn, Genghis E, Hezen Vengeance rocket launcher, One-Way Ticket rocket launcher, and the Unfriendly Giant rocket launcher. And also something that Bungie decided to throw in, the Sandbox lead designer, Sage, also wanted to point out that the Crucible selections shake out quite differently, especially when we take a peek at what weapons our top performing competitive players rely upon to finish at the top of the pack. Now once again guys, these are for sure statistics done by Bungie, and I'll have you guys a link in the description for you guys to further investigate this information. Anyways, through Sage's statistics of the top performing competitive players, what guns do they use the most, and it comes to the primary weapons. Starting off with the Suros Regime, then comes the Vex Mythoclast, third is the Thorn, 4th Atheon's Epilogue, 5 Shinjin E, 6 Syndonia AR3, 7 The Last Word, 8 Galahad E, 9 Up for Anything, and 10 The Stranger's Rifle. Now once again guys, these are actual statistics done by Bungie. So if you guys are like, wait, what? That's not right. That's not right at all. Well, you are entitled to your own opinion, and you might not think these are the best suitable weapons, and in my own opinion, these aren't the best suitable weapons. Some of them look like that's right, that'll be right, that should be there, but a lot of them I'm like, what in the heck? How'd that even get to the top 10? And I'm sure some of you guys are thinking the same, but numbers don't lie, so this is partially correct. I thought you guys might find this a little interesting though, and especially for the newer players starting out, you guys kind of get to see what is the best suitable weapons. But I guess that's about wrapping up this video. If the video was enjoyable, please remember to leave a like. It's much appreciated, and not to mention it helps me out a lot. But I'm out of here though, everyone. Thanks everyone for watching, and most importantly, thank you all for your time. Peace.
Go! I can't go! I'm not going no more. My feet! How did I do it? How did I do it? My feet! I can't feel them! They're numb! They're numb!
Run to my car!
Stop recording! Stop recording!